speaking terms with any of the ladies from In Vogue? Because I know that there was a sisterhood there,
There
at the
was.
core of it. And I'm sure there was so many different good times as well.
But when you get kicked out, it's like your boyfriend breaking up with you. You're not going to be friends with him after that. Like it hurts.
Okay.
There's a lot
Okay.
of pain there. So people forget about that part. They see the sisterhood, and there was, I thought, but when they kicked me out, it was like, what kind of sisters are you guys? Every single time we come back together, they act like they're the ones who created In Vogue. And they have
Mm,
the last say so of what's to be done and not to be done within this group, just like Salt-n-Pepa is treating Spin right now.
yeah.
They say what goes, and it's like, yeah, you guys started this before I came, and this is different with us. It's like we all started together on even playing field.
Mhm.
So I don't understand how Cindy and Terry think that they can dictate what happens and what doesn't happen in this group. I'm not going to be treated like I'm a
So
newbie.
when we see you guys together and think, oh my gosh, because like you said,
It's
everybody
beautiful.
loves In Vogue, and we
Yes,
all want to see you reunited,
I
and it
know.
feels so good, and we're like, when we
Yes,
see you
that's
guys together, it's not just like you guys are cordial, so you guys can be in the same room
yes. Oh
together.
yeah, we can. Absolutely, we can. Yeah.
Okay.
But my thing is, we had last year was our 30-year reunion.
Yes, and I feel like we didn't even get to celebrate it
No.
as much as we could because of everything that was going on in the world and the
Well, it
virus
wasn't
and everything.
the virus didn't stop it. To me, what stopped it
Okay.
was because we could have done a whole lot of virtual shows and virtual stuff for the fans, but Terry and Cindy want to bring Rona in there. And Rona wasn't there from the beginning. So how can Rona celebrate something she wasn't there for? And I've maintained that for a very long time. Rona was
So you
doing
have no
last year.
problem with her though.
No, not at all. She hasn't done anything to me. Just step back and let us celebrate our fans with for a time that you did not exist. We built the foundation when you weren't there. So why should you be there to celebrate that? That's my thing. Last year she had a 30-year anniversary with the Mickey Mouse Club, I think. And she wasn't asking us to be a part of that with her. So why should we ask her to be a part of our reunion? I don't understand why people are so bent up about that. Like, I don't get it. So yeah, she to me should have stepped back. Now in 2009, when I was talking about us doing that reunion and they chose to sign the Rough Town, excuse me, she wasn't a part of it. They told her you can't be a part of this because you weren't there for the 20-year. You weren't there 20 years ago. And I'm saying last year I was saying the same thing. You weren't there 30 years ago, but they're not saying that now.
So when you said they were not saying that, are we talking about the executive
Cindy and
producers? Are
Terry.
we talking about, oh, okay.
Cindy and Terry told her in 2009, you can't do the two. We toured for a whole year without Rona. We toured here in the States. We toured abroad. We went overseas. We went to China. Overseas, like I said, we went to Amsterdam, Rotterdam, Paris, London, Ireland, Cork Island, and Dublin, Ireland. And Rona wasn't a part of that. So why couldn't they have done the same thing last year? Rona, we're doing our anniversary for a time that you were not existing with us. And
Okay.
then when the time comes up that they have to do the reunion with Rona, then me and Maxine will step out. You know what I mean? Because Cindy's
Yeah.
thing was we had a meeting before we did that charity event last year, 2019. We had a meeting and Maxine, Cindy and I were going back and forth, not arguing, but she was like, well, Rona's been with us longer than you and Maxine, technically 13 years, as opposed to you guys were only with us for 8 years. And I said, and we helped build the foundation of In Vogue. Excuse me, not Rona. Well, Rona's, we went to number 11 on the charts with our album, Electric Cafe, I think she said. I said, and? I said, that's really nice, Cindy. But when Maxine and I are there, we do number ones. I'm sorry, Maxine was sitting to my right. I said, we do number ones. We don't do number 11. I was, no shade, but a little bit of shade. To
Okay.
Rona.
Okay. Let's be clear. It's a little bit shady.
Yes,
A little
come
bit.
on,
A
but I
little bit.
wasn't putting her down. I was just saying you do number 11 with Rona. We do number ones when you have Maxine and I there. That's what we bring, and that's what we brought. Rona only has the ability to be in Vogue because of what we brought to the table. How we built this thing is why Rona is able to be a part of it now. So
Okay.
let us have our shine. Rona's been doing this with you guys for 13 years. She hasn't missed a beat. She hasn't missed a paycheck. But Maxine and I have. It's not mean. It's a fact. Let us celebrate with our fans what we deserve to celebrate with our fans without her around. I don't think this is the other thing, and it's just real talk. Again, I don't throw shade at people. This is my opinion. So I have to precurse it with that.
Okay.
Rona's harmony is not the same as ours. Like I said, we had a blend. There was just four of us. We had a blend that was magic. When Rona sings with us, I hear a different sound, and she has a different voice. She has a beautiful voice. Don't get me wrong. She's incredibly talented. She does not blend well with Cindy and Terry. Her and Terry, for the thing that we did do, the charity event, she had to sing Terry's notes.
Oh,
So
okay.
her and Terry was singing the same exact thing. Like, you have no place right now with us. Let us celebrate with our fans what we helped build before you came along. And then you can come back and you guys can just even give us 6 months. I kept saying to them, just 6 months with us celebrating with our fans by ourselves.
Right.
Once we do this reunion with Cindy, with Dawn and Maxine, we'll come back and we'll pick up where we left off. What's hard about that? They had no problem
like
taking,
that's not their conversation today.
Exactly, Ellie. And this is the thing. And I told this to them just recently. The last year, actually, oh my God, just last year, I said, you guys fought so hard to keep Rona in the group, but you never fought hard to keep me in the group at all. You never fought for me. You never had my back that same way. That sisterhood that you're talking about, they didn't have that for me.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why they're fighting so hard for Rona. It's not like she brought them hits and she made this group so much better and different than what we brought to the table, Maxine and I, when I say we.
Yeah.
She didn't contribute anything new to the group that wasn't there before, or she didn't make it better. She contributed her own thing, but it wasn't like, and Vogue has this new sound, and oh my God, they got #1 hits because of Rona. So if you guys weren't going to fight for me, I feel like I have no problem saying Rona shouldn't be there. And I'm not doing that for that reason. Oh, you're pissed at Rona because the girls didn't fight for you. No, it's a fact. Let the 4 of us celebrate our fans the way you guys said that we should celebrate our fans in 2009 and 10. The 20-year anniversary, you guys told Rona to sit it out. In 2020, you guys need to tell Rona to sit it out.
Yeah.
That's that.